Hello, everyone. Since the announcement of Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, there has been a lot of discussions on the internet. I would like to talk about some of them and go from there. People have been saying that Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts felt not like a sniper game, at least the first one. I'll get to that in a second. Another thing that has been said is that they hope that Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts to makes the series better. These comments come with comparisons to Sniper Elite series. People seem to think that Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts was much shorter range, or at least much shorter of a game than Sniper Elite, from what I've been able to tell. I'll go ahead and break those things down game by game. So let's start with Sniper Elite 4 because that's what I'm familiar with. Sniper Elite 4 really didn't feel like a sniper game either because the range at which you shot enemies were pretty short, anyways. The other problem, too, was just once you start getting into the later game of Sniper Elite 4, I mean, really, all you ever used was the suppressed carbine, assuming you had the DLC, because it had more ammunition than um, the other rifles when it came to their suppressed ammo. So to me, Sniper Elite 4 felt repetitive because you used the same rifle over and over again. It was the exact same tactics. You just found a place to sit, fired a couple shots, if they triangulate you, then you just move, do the same thing all over again. Um, the triangulation thing did bother me with Sniper Elite 4. It was like, yeah, we don't see you, but sure, we're going to triangulate your position anyways. But whatever. So that's kind of my thoughts on Sniper Elite 4. Don't get me wrong, it was a fun game, but it didn't really feel like a sniper game and it just got too repetitive. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts, the first one at least, did things differently. Just like Sniper Elite 4, all of your engagements that were at closer ranges and stuff, but I think that what Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts did differently than Sniper Elite 4 in terms of sniping games is that they actually made it possible to use loud weapons at a distance, and you didn't really have to worry too much about the enemy in those scenarios. I think it was pretty cool that Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts had challenges that were clearly marked so that if you really, or at least they were in the main screen, I should say, before going in, and they were also clearly marked. Um, so I thought it was really cool that they gave you like these super fast challenges that you could try to do. It wasn't like Sniper Elite 4 where the collectibles had to be like an actual manhunt for it because um, not always would the letters drop from corpses and you would have to look for the eagles and all that. No, everything was clear cut with Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts. It told you exactly what your challenges were and you could just go from there. But everything was clearly marked, so that made it a lot easier to find these challenges. So I prefer that system over the I'm going to limit you on RNG with the collectibles. This is really dumb that the letters were RNG based on the corpses, but whatever. So that's kind of my thoughts on the two games, but now let me talk about Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. This is where things are going to get interesting because the trailer did show sniping at an extreme distance. This is actually more than any game that I am aware of in terms of size and distance for shooting. Maybe there's a game I missed, but I don't think any of them have reached the 1,000+ yard ranges. So I'm really excited to see this. And it's even cooler that it comes out this year. From what I've read, it's either coming out in fall or winter. More than likely, it will be winter. It would be silly if they tried to launch it around Cyberpunk's time. If they launch it around Cyberpunk's time, they're not going to really have an easy time selling this game. But assuming it's winter, that would be perfect because then it could be a Christmas gift for other people or something. And hopefully by then, people have already played Cyberpunk quite a bit. But yeah, so I'm really interested to see where this goes based on my experience of Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 1. Though I will say that I would hope that they don't do some of those crazy challenges like the first one, because there were some where you had, like, what was it, 5 minutes to kill a target or something silly. Don't get me wrong, it's cool to have challenges, but I think they should be within reason. If a game is about sniping, then it shouldn't be a speedrun game. It shouldn't. It doesn't fit or feel like a sniper game when you have these speedruns going on. If you want a sniping game, just make it a challenge, like, you know, a bounty or something that's at like 800 yards or something. That to me would be a much better way of handling it. Another thing I would hope for with Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts is a little bit more choices. The weapon selection in Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 1 was okay, in the fact that they did have variety, but the problem is that you only really use 2 rifles because of their stats and stuff. One was that suppressed semi-auto, and the other one was the long-range heavy rifle. Both were DLC, I remember that much. Or, I'm sorry, wait, one was DLC, yeah, that's right. And then the pistol was the suppressed one that was DLC, yeah. So it was the suppressed semi-auto or the DLC rifle that was semi-auto, because that one had some pretty extreme ranges and could hit very well. The pistol, though, was always the Sturm thing because it was DLC. That made it not acquirable by all, but if you had it, it was one of those that you always took because it was suppressed. So I'd hope that they would at least have more suppression options with the rifles as well as the pistols. And we'll just see where it goes from there, but that's really all I can hope for. Thanks for listening.